Welcome to my channel, the underrated darkness, yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder, the best kept secret in YouTube. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, family? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's see what's up here. Um Hold on for 1 second. Let's get things straightened out here. Let me read this. Come enjoy real conversation with the underrated one, us as the righteous ones, individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. That is very, very important. All right. That is very, very important. All right. So let me see, check it out here. Um, just want to check out a few things here. Family, so hold on, family. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's see. I want you to welcome to my channel, the underrated darkness, yours truly. The number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. Bah! The best of the business. That's what I am. Again, you see the title. We have to learn, talk about all issues, family. Not cannot pick and choose selected issues anymore. That's what's hurting us. And I know I'm gonna rub off some brothers and sisters, but understand this that we want to encourage and help each other. Gotta stop. We gotta stop being selective, family. We gotta stop being selective. It's hurting us, especially hurting us individually. We don't think it does, but it is. You know, and I'm gonna bring up some issues that part of masses that we should talk about. And it is very dear to me, very dear to me that I create um this this topic. It really is, you know. And mm, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna give like maybe 2 more minutes. Then we're gonna get by again. This is my channel. The underrated doctor is yours truly. The number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. The best of the business. That's who I am. Peace to y'all and your family. Hope that you're safe out there. Let me read out shout out to Sis Sheila E. Thanks for coming. Go Professor. Thank you so much. Brother Chi, thanks for coming. I really appreciate your continually support and everything else. Um, hold on, family, hold on. So Bruce Goes, what's up? Big Duke in the house. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Let me put this down. LDBC salute, that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to Big Duke. Thanks for coming. Shout out to Bruce Goals. Thanks for coming. Again, I just said Sheila E. Go Professor. Thank you so much. We here and Tamara McMillan. Okay, there it is. Okay. Um, but I do want to I'm trying to see something, fam. I'm trying to see something. Before I continue. Okay. Um, hold on, fam. Hold on. Could y'all hear me? Press one. If y'all can hear me, press one. If y'all can hear me, press one. Hit the like button too. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Okay. If y'all can hear me, press one. If y'all can hear me, press one, please. And thank y'all for coming, man. All right, Bruce Goes. Thank you, thank you, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Again, welcome to my channel, the underrated dog. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. The best of the business. That's what I am. Stand on that. In social media and outside. Believe that. Now, there is a lot that I see personally, and I know they're going to agree on this. There are some people, like throughout sports and even throughout other issues, they don't like talking about it. They want to talk about selective issues. Well, I'm gonna talk about in boxer terms right now, and then I'm gonna go to other issues of other sectors. So work with me here. Just like in boxing terms, they talking about Deontay Wilder. Now Deontay Wilder they talking about he complaining too much, but we see what happens, and then also we understand that Deontay Wilder got to work on certain things, and I understand that. But the way how the media spins it that he's no good, they throw him away and stuff like that, and then you talk about Mark Breland, he do that, but you see they don't want to really talk about that because they want to cause confusion. And so they want to keep other issues away because us as the new media, the real media, when we bring it up, we know that they got to check their story. And so those are the issues that I'm talking about that sometimes they don't like to talk about. So now bring to the broader sense right now that if we as a people, and I'm talking about throughout humanity, when I'm talking about us as a people, we have to understand and talk about all issues that deals with us throughout humanity, but especially our people. We have to understand the trauma that we go through, especially us as black men, because there is a disturbed there is a disturbed deliberate mindset that some of us as black men that we do not respect each other. We do not respect each other trauma. We do not respect each other existence. We do not respect each other tribe. We go by selective thinking. And I did bring it up of past lives. When we develop selective thinking, we are not in touch of the masses. And we see throughout of certain viewpoints and certain narratives is really pushing. I use me a case in point. When I cook and do my mukbangs, I'm giving myself, yeah, I'm showing myself what I do, but I have to understand that I'm serving to the masses. I cannot be selective. Oh, I want this person to see. I want this certain sector to see. I have to put myself and use myself to serve the masses. Now, when I serve the masses, so that means that it's up to y'all to appreciate what I'm doing, or you don't. And the ones don't, that's on you. But at least I want to serve the masses. Yes, we cannot reach everybody. That is true. But you got to put yourself out there. You got to understand that you put your own purpose out there. You have to understand that your purpose is a border for others. When I talk about the others, that means I'm talking about the masses. Now you're gonna understand that I'm gonna talk about the masses. I'm gonna use that word a lot because I really want to draw home. Because quite a few content creators is not doing that. They are not doing that. See, when we do good, we supposed to let it flow, right? But when it seems like when we do something that is drama, the masses come out. Y'all notice that the mouth, everything else. You see the wickedness is start coming, all shapes and forms, right? But anything that deals with positivity, anything that identifies that person is bringing goodness in their self purpose and let it grow into broader purpose for others. People don't respect that, right? Now, I'm not gonna say some don't do it because some does. And there are some that are doing it, but they want to keep it very selective. There are some brothers out there that don't think the brotherhood don't exist. Yes, it does exist if you want to make it work. There are some sisters don't think about the sisterhood if you make it work. But I'm gonna let the black woman deal with that because hey, listen, y'all deal with that, and you deal with that. I just want to make a point is that we have to learn to serve the masses. I'm not going to be here that long and everything because I know people got things to do. I just want me us to hear us out. If we're going to have that mindset, if we're going to keep on having that mindset, oh, I'm going to be with selected ones, you are missing out of helping others, but also you also missing out of a person could have certain information could build up your life or help others out of your family or anybody else on social media. It goes hand in hand. I give you a case in point. I'm gonna say Stormy B Man. I'm gonna use him as an example. If I'm going to say I'm just going to go to certain thing or certain B man, but if I'm not willing to accept his brother purpose out, I'm losing out. We have to see when we respect each other's existence, we got to respect they brought the purpose. Not the selective purpose. Let me say this again because everything what I'm saying it goes for the number one grinder. I stand firm with it. When we respect each other's sisters, we have to understand respect they brought a purpose, not selective purpose. Because because I'm saying if they bring a selective purpose of them, we got to see for who they are. And it's not saying they're not doing what's right because they are doing what's right and they doing a purpose. But are you meeting the one? Are these masses that the selected ones? Are you reaching out to the others that you don't know? And in that selected time, it depends on circumstances. But I'm talking about the broader purpose, and the answer is no. And you have to understand the black man or the black woman, when you have families, you got to be real careful. See, when my late parents was living, each and every of us had different personalities, but they understood that they gotta serve, they gotta make sure we gotta work as a family. So sometimes you're gonna get left out. Like I'm gonna put myself in it, and this is true story. But like people that know my channel, I talk about my late father quite enough. That's my father. I love him. He brought me to this world. You hear him saying he been gone over 30 some years. But I know of a certain time of my life he wasn't there that they should. I'm talking about the nourishing part. I'm talking about when I played ball. I'm talking about my triumph and stuff like that. But also I understand how he was coming up too. Wow. Woo. Got to get through that. Sorry for that. But when I got older, I understand that when he was dying, he said, I want you to be better than me. I want you to give to the others, never change. When I was talking to my second oldest brother today, we was talking about different things and our dad and everything. And and my dad in his own way, he was an activist. You know, when we move these projects in the Atlantic Terminal, we call a term in Brooklyn, New York. Anybody lives in Brooklyn, they know what I'm talking about. They got about 3 or 4 different parts of Atlantic Terminal. I'm talking about the tall building. But anyway, we was the third family moving there, and we was the first African American family living there. You know, my father had talked to different politicians, and of the late great Daniel Moynihan, you know. And me and my second oldest brother, we was talking about. But see, what I'm saying is that we respect of each other purpose. My father has a bigger purpose. Now, me being raised as Jehovah Witness, we cannot, cannot be part of the worldly and stuff like that. But he had to step down, wherever it is. But he understand people because I said, why would you want to do what you do, tenant patrol? He said, I want to get back. I see the kids around. And when my father living, they look up to my father be their father. But at the same time, he wasn't there for me. Well, anyway, but my point is this, that it was a greater purpose. Because see, when you become an activist, your purpose, and you have to understand your purpose has to be greater. You have to serve the ones that is not being noticed. And the sad thing about it, some brothers and some sisters in this space, and there are some outside social media, they fail to understand that. And they take a preach about God all you want to, but are you following it? Now, again, I'm not trying to get spiritual. I'm just want you to connect the dots with me, please. And the ones that is doing it in the chat and everything, I salute you. But just understand this. You're not going to get the respect, and you're not going to get the support that you should. But you keep on because you're serving the masses. You're going to reach somebody. You're going to reach somebody. Understand that. You're going to reach somebody. And so you gotta ask the question: am I willing to keep on serve to the masses and talk to the masses, or I'm going to get tired, I'm gonna get frustrated, I'm gonna talk to selected ones and play it safe and everything. But see, while we playing selective, we're not gonna call out for what's wrong, and also we are not. We're gonna refuse to look at another person do what's right. See, it's always good to acknowledge another person do what's right because they in your sector, they part of your group. It's well, that's well and good. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, again, you gotta, you have to level up. You have to understand that you are a human being, and you have to understand that person is a human being too. And you have to understand that they're not going to walk in your purpose as they should, but you got to be there. And part of your part of being the border purpose, you have to learn to listen. And I was talking about authentic listening. Okay. Please, if you look at the screen, if you want to support, please do. I have my Cash App out there, and I have my PayPal out there. Don't have that? Share, share, and like this, please. That's part of the purpose too. Share it out. Help out others. That's all about sharing the masses. Okay? Very important. I really appreciate that. Oh, Unique Dawn, thanks for coming. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please, life tag Gab. Please, hit the like and sub please. Mag oh my God, thank you, Mace Taggart. I want you to go support Mace Taggart. He talks about everything. Stingray, cool. Thank you so much. Please support please support underrated darkness. Yours true. That's my channel. Yours true. The number one grinder. Thank you, Mace Tagger. Please, thank you so much. Everybody, thank y'all so much to be here. Y'all are greatly appreciated. And believe me, I do respect your broader purpose. And don't let nobody tell you you do not have a broader purpose, because when you have a broader purpose, let you know, let yourself know, you let other people know that you're serving the master. But you gotta understand one thing: not everybody is gonna work with that. You hear what I'm saying? Not everybody gonna be fall aligned with that, and it's okay, because they have to deal with the selective destruction ways and also mindset. They have to deal with it, not you. Remember that. Always motivate yourself. Always improve it. That's part of the have that broader purpose. Self-purpose come within yourself. Yes. Because a lot of them is not going to do that. Because they let money get in the way. They let prestige get in the way. They let abundance get in the way. And also, they let their priorities screw them up. And that is a selective mindset. That is selective ways that we have to stay away from. And that's a selective way that is unrighteous. When you have a broader purpose, that's the righteous mindset that we have to have. And we have to serve the ones that is not being mentioned. That's all I know, being the number one grinder. I grind for minds. But I have to understand there are others that is not being known. They grind, and I got to be there for them. I have to put myself out there for them. Because because society, selected ones here do not want to. So as a black man that comes from a black woman, that comes from a black father, I have to stand firm. Even despite of my losses, I got to stand firm. So the ones in here, we are the chosen ones. In your own way, had the broader light. We the ones that is willing to give people that light that sometimes this society give them a dimmer light, or sometimes they want to shut the lights from them. And I'm talking about spirituality, emotionally, and also culturally. We have to be the ones giving back that light. Brother Watcher from down under, thanks for coming. We have to be the ones. But see, when we do this work, when we stand in our broader purpose, we have to understand there is an enemy out there, and that is the devil. We have to understand every step in the way that devil gonna have Pharisees, and these Pharisees are devils. These are the selected ones that we got to cast away. And these are near-minded ones. And that's why I always talk about diverse, because when we talk about diverse, that means being diverse. That means we have a broader purpose in a righteous way. No matter what we put into it. Comes from us, no doubt, self, but it broadens out. That's why We get back to the point that we have to learn to talk about all issues. The one issue that we gotta, I mean, I'm gonna talk about some issues. We have to understand of all issues that we talk about, we have to get to the root of the problem. Just as I'm going to bring it up and I'm going to say it again. Just as women molesting little boys, and I'm going to keep on harping on it, and I don't care who going to get mad at me and any issues. If you let it get mad, if you let it deter you away, that, and I ain't talking about the ones in the chat because I know you cool, but the ones outside who is not willing to follow the righteous way, that means you still have selective mindset. We don't need you. Women still molesting little boys and they getting away with murder. Women molest little girls, they getting away from it. Black men, some in this spaces still go to these women channels and bash black men. And also vice versa too. Women go to these men's spaces, women go to these men's spaces and bashing women. It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. See, that is selective thinking. That when it's selective thinking, that means selective purpose. Cannot have that. We gotta embrace all issues what's going on. We gotta embrace all trauma what's going on. Because if you don't, you are cheaping yourself, you are cheaping your family, and also you cheapen the process that your purpose should be in broader masses. And there's quite a few people that wants to cheat the process. And we cannot let that happen. We got to stand firm with what it is. That means we got to do our due diligence, no matter what it is. Do your own history. Just like a Mace Taggart last night. And even I talk about history. Because you know why? Because I have to understand. I'm thinking about the masses. See, think about the masses. You got to understand the errors of yesteryear and the errors right now. And then the things though, and then we got to connect them so we can help others, right? You got to use yourself for what you're going through and help out the ones, because like I said, the selected ones is not going to do that because they got caught up of cliques. They got caught up of tribal thinking groups. Now, let me put this out there. Anything that deals with contrary to unrighteousness, I get it. You gotta leave it alone. I get it loud and clear. Do that. Anything that go against righteousness, you got to make a decision right there and there. You got to get out of it. You cannot be around those people. I'm not talking about that. Do what you got to do. Get away from it. I'm all that. I am very, very sure of that. Do that. But it should never, never take away of sharing, serve the masses and also talk about all issues. And I want to talk to black men for 1 second. Black woman, you go to your trauma, and and the ones who overcome it, thank you. And when the black women that support the black man, we appreciate, and even black men support strong feminine, hey, I salute you. Thank you. We salute each other. Thank you. And keep up the fine work. Back to the basis. Wow, I ain't see you in a while. Thanks for coming. And I want brothers to think on this because I want to do a panel of this. Any brother, and we got any brother that suffered the loss of a child. I want black women to understand this because it's never being talked about. That's trauma. That is trauma. That is not being mentioned enough. That is not being talked about. And even if some brothers refuse to talk about it, but I urge brothers that has platforms. If you know that you're going through it, let me know. Let's talk about it. Even if you do not want to talk about it through the panel, let me know through my channel. Okay? I'm going to put, before I continue, I'm going to put my email in. I'm going to put my secondary email. No, I'll put my first email. Reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. Okay? You don't have to go through trauma by yourself, Black. Let me type that in. Okay. Okay. There goes my email right there. I want you to reach out to me. Also, there's trauma to live to see another day when we travel and come back in the house. And again, black women don't go through trauma because you do. You really do. We have to acknowledge that too. So let me put this out there. So because I know it's gonna be some black women. What about us? What about it? Just like Fox Soul when brother Ice Cube said, I'm talking about black people, and you got some women say, what about us? No, he talking about black people, dummy. All right. So if y'all come after me that I'm talking about some, I'm not trying to hear y'all. Because I'm talking, I acknowledge you already. All right? Okay. Got to get that out. And any black man that falls in line with that, shut up. Black man, we got to embrace each other trauma. And I'm talking about the masses, black man. We got to promote others that we don't know. We got to get to know each other. See, that's part of build up the brotherhood. See, I was talking to this brother not too long ago. And we was talking about a very concern that is not enough brothers embrace the brotherhood. Y'all embrace the brotherhood selectively instead of the masses. That means we got to understand to talk about all issues. Us as a people, we have to learn to deal with every issue we can. We cannot pick and choose. Hold on, family. Let me. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Thoughts Your Truth, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. The best of the business. That's who I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we got to keep on pushing, family. Talk about the trauma. Talk about the issues. Because any issue that you bring up, it is an issue. Never think, oh, it's stupid I bring this up. No, no, no. We got to talk about all issues. And then when we talk about all issues, like I mentioned over 38 minutes ago, we got to talk at the root of it and trying to find a solution for it. Because in these spaces and even outside of that, there's quite a few that do not want to find a solution. They want to bash. Like I always say, there's a difference of arguing about it and critique. Now, when you critique about it, that's not arguing. So we have to understand the difference. Just as for me, I know that these people comes and goes in these spaces. People just want to come and get what they want, and then they find something better. They want to go to others. We understand that, but we have to understand they in today's selective thinking. Not they see they did not stay the process up. They brought up the broader purpose, and it's okay. But it should never stop us from helping others to understand that they do have a broader purpose, and also they do. We got to respect the issues that what they talk about, and like I'm saying, we got to embrace all issues. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here long. No, I'm not, because I know God, that y'all got things you gotta do. And it's a great appreciation. Hey, what's up? What's up? Oh, reliable. Oh, I'm sorry, Ricky Williams, the guard. What's good? What's going on, homie? Shout out to you. I want you to go sub to each other and participate. Sub to each other and participate. Do not. If you're going to have that selective thinking or you have that selective, do not sub to that person. Have a broader purpose. Understand again, we gotta learn to talk about all issues that deals with us as a people, because that is a humanitarian way. That is the righteous way. I'm gonna use me as an example again. When I first met Black Star, when I first met Ricky Williams, when I first met Brother Basement, when I first met Brother Clarence, that was brotherhood. They embraced me. Talk about boxing, but it's not about boxing. We talk about everyday life. We talk about the right of a black man to fight, right of a black man to exist. And each and every brother in their own way has a greater purpose. And other people had identified it. They are some had copy from us. And don't think I don't hear y'all. All I'm just saying, pay homage. See, that is the one thing that we fail to understand. Us as a people, we don't like to pay homage to another person because we had the selective mindset instead of understanding how the broader mindset. Issues, man. We issues. Wow. Okay. See, if we not willing to talk about issues that sometimes we think is taboo, sometimes I can say individually we lost out. But at the same time, what about the ones that the masses really needed? But they don't have no outlet to gain that information to help them to succeed. They think they probably on their last time of life. And when you get them that information, it helps them. That means you serving the masses. That means you understand that you are a vehicle of success. That means you serving the masses, not selected ones. Because you see, selected ones like it think it's all about you. You think it's all about others around you. You have to learn to talk about all issues. See, we learn to deal with all issues, that means we helping others. So I'm going to end this right there. Thank y'all so much for participating and hearing me out. And let's understand that we have to address all issues, even though that is think is unimportant or feel uncomfortable. Understand there's trauma. Understand we serving the masses. Until we understand within ourselves that we helping others, that it's not being mentioned, that other people trying to shine on them and trying to close their voices. If we're not willing that they have a voice, that they have a greater purpose, you ain't yourself ain't doing nothing. Remember that. Be a greater purpose to somebody that is not there. And trust and believe you will reach that person and that person really appreciate it. But also let them know you have a greater purpose too. You got to serve the masses. Stop listening. Stop looking at selective ones. Stop listening to them. Stop looking at their purpose because they purpose it's going to run out on them sooner or later. Oh yes, they are. And we are the righteous ones. We the ones going to prevail. We the ones going to carry out every conversation and every issue that we're going to deal in front of them, and we're going to deal with it, and we're going to help out the masses. It's our choice. Selective or the masses. Your choice. I'm picking the masses. And I don't care what people think about me. Promote the ones that need it. So that means we got to branch out. Sometimes we got to dig deeper. But see, when you dig deeper, you're going to find that one or a few. And believe me, when you get them the help, they can rise and they understand serving the masses because they don't have to worry about being defeated. That the selected ones have thrown them away. Let's be the masses, people. Let our message be the masses. Again, of my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the one and only, the number one greater. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. That's right, I am the best of the business. Believe that. My record speaks for itself on social media and in outside social media. Believe that. Because I'm serving the broader purpose. And I love serving the broader purpose. I love to help others. I love to inspire people because it ain't all about me. Because when you serve others, don't take it upon, oh, it's all about me. Look at how. No, take it that you helping others. Because when you help others, you're helping yourself. That's part of serving the masses. That's part of, again, that we identify to talk about all issues, solving all issues. Thank y'all so much. Very much appreciated. Very much until next time, y'all. Love all y'all. Thank you so much to come. Every one of y'all. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart to take the time and hear me out. Until next time. Oh yeah. If you're traveling safe, please travel in groups to your safe to your destination or home. Got it. This is critical times, family. We got to do that. Again, thank y'all so much. On behalf of my channel, the Underrated Doctors, y'all truly the #1 grinder. Until next time, be safe. Love y'all. This one is Ghost.